What's up, Ragnarok fans? And all the awesome and deadly high priests out there? In this video, I'm going to share my latest and greatest high priest grinding build. And this one is strictly for undead and evil monsters. So this is how my F2P high priest grinds at the moment. And if you are liking what you are seeing, then stick to this video because I'm going to share this awesome and deadly priest. I suggest that you follow this build once you can use level 6 and above Judex with no or minimal delays. Now, if you can use it yet due to lack of haste, then you need to stick to my previous grinding build. For staff and shield users who lacks haste, I would suggest you prioritize buying Sidewinder card. This will be a huge boost in your haste, like what I am using right now, Sidewinder card. My current haste value is 1727 and my final haste is 25%. Now, if we check my Judex, you can see that it has a very minimal delay at this point. So, for my number one source of damage is of course my golden spike set with its reflect damage. As you can see, every time they hit me, I am reflecting around 3,000 of damage. So I'm using a tier 3 golden spike set with 25% reflection. And of course, my number 2 source of damage are my high priest skills. One is the sanctuary, which is around 8.9k per tick, followed by Signum Crucis around 17k per tick, and of course the Judex. Ohoy, that's 80,000 for the primary target. And half of that 80,000, which is 40,000, will be on the enemies near the primary target. Oh, look at this guy. Freaking shit. Now, I'm going to show you my current equipment for your reference. So the most important thing here is the Sidewinder card. Especially if you are a staff and shield user, you need to have triple Sidewinder card to have that boost in your haste. Okay, so in here, nothing much. I'm using 1 Pierre card at the moment and 2 Mami card. But eventually, I plan to change my Mami card to Pierre for a better healing output for PvP purpose. For the stats, you can use the healer and support preset for int and dex. And now for the skills, okay, you don't have to copy everything that you see in here, but only the ones that I will tell you to max. And that would be Blessing, max level. Signum Crucis, max level. Sanctuary, max level. Magnificat, max level. Divine Protection, 3 or max level. And of course, this one is very important. Demon Bane, max level for 20% damage to undead and demon monsters. And of course, Judex, level 6 and above, right? And Magnus. So, Magnus Exorcismus is optional because this one consumes blue gemstones, right? So, it's very costly to use Magnus during grinding. And of course, turn undead, level 5, so that you can unlock Magnus Exorcismus. For my auto battle settings, here it is. As you can see, I have my Magnus turned off because it consumes blue gemstones and I don't like it. Anyways, it is based on your preferences whether you have some extra blue gemstones that you can use for grinding. That would be still okay. And I'm only using one custom skill, which is this one, Blessing Magnificat. And this is that one. For the shadow equipment, of course, on the bound, equip the Signum Crucis 1. And later on, Signum Crucis 2. For the engrave, Lex Aeterna. Then later on, Lex Aeterna 2. For the validation, during grinding, then I'm going to equip Judex 1 for 28% increase in damage coefficient. So as you can see, even though I don't have this one unlocked yet, Judex is already strong. And it will become even much stronger at Judex 2 because there's additional damage based on the enemy's max HP, right? For the soul, basically anything in here doesn't matter really. And that's it, guys. So that is my latest and greatest. And I think it's the final grinding build for my High Priest. And if I turn my Magnus on, it will be even more faster in terms of grinding. But of course, it will become costly. And I don't like that because Zenny is needed on upgrading the favor of our pet. If I'm going to activate my pet, it will be even much more faster, right? But I don't usually use my pet in grinding. I reserve their energy during PvP events, right? So as you can see, it's very fast in terms of grinding. Contrary to what other priests saying that priest cannot solo. Of course, you can still solo grind as a priest as long as you are targeting undead and evil or demon monsters. Even if you are just a free-to-play account, right? Like me. So this is a no top up since day one account, but as you can see, he's doing just fine in terms of grinding. Thank you and bye-bye.